Mrs. Claus, and we're getting ready here at TCTV for Santa. He's so busy this time of year, so many appearances. Everybody wants to see him. But our friends here at TCTV said we could come in a little early and get set up. And look what they've done, such a beautiful place for Santa and me. And we have lots going on tonight. We have Miss Miller here with crafts, Christmas crafts for you to follow along with, some really fun things to look at. And later on, we're going to hear from our friends at Panorama about some of their very favorite Christmas memories. Oh my gosh, and I think that folks here at TCTV said there was footage from the Christmas parade last year and so many other things. And you can also call and talk to Santa. They've set that up for us too. And it's very easy to do. You just dial 357-8288. That's a 360 area code. So 360-357-8288 if you want to talk to Santa. Now, if you call right now, we'll take your phone number. And our friends here at TCTV said they will call you back as soon as Santa gets here. But he is so busy. There are so many people who wanted to see him. I looked at his appointment calendar today, and he must have had 20 things on his calendar today. But he's going to be here soon, and we actually have a way to show you where he is. We'll get to that in a little bit. But right now, I'm going to put out the milk and cookies. And these were made by Elf Dobler, and I understand that they're very, very good. And you know, Santa's favorite drink is milk. So there's some cookies and milk for Santa. So we'll just put these right here. And, you know, but I think right now, I think we're going to go to a craft with Miss Miller. Is that right? I need to ask my friends in the control room because I'm not real sure what we're doing next. We doing a craft with Miss Miller? I think that's what we're doing. So over here, let me introduce you to Miss Miller. This is Miss Miller. And
also Miss Miller.
Oh, we have two Millers over here. So we have two Miss Millers. So this Miss D. Miller and this is Miss K. Miller. And they're going to show you some really great Christmas crafts. And these are crafts that family and kids can all participate in. So I'm just going to get out of the way and turn it over to them.
Thank you, Mrs. Claus. We are so excited. This is my buddy Kristen, and I'm Miss Miller. Hi to all you kids out there. If you're from South Bay, Lydia Hawk, Lazy, Aspire, call in.
I can't see it.
If you're from any school, Pioneer, don't forget the number. It's 357-8288. And Kristen and I are getting ready for Santa, and we're going to show you some things that you might want to do while you're getting ready for Santa. Yeah. So what do you think about?
I can't see this teleprompter.
But anyway, so you have to start, is this a triangle, Kristen?
I think this is it's not a rectangle.
So it must be a square. So if you want to, you could record the show, but if you happen to have paper with you, most paper is rectangle. Mm-hmm. But when you're making snowflakes, you need it to be a
square.
A square. So how did you do that? I don't know. Let's see. Can you help me remember how did we turn this rectangle into a square? Like magic, right? Like you put it behind your back and you go, this is a rectangle, now it's a square. So how do we do that?
Okay, so we took this rectangle and we made a fold in the rectangle so that we can measure out exactly how big the square we want. And so we made just one crease, one fold by lining up the edges and the corners here, and then we cut off the extra rectangle.
And then it turns into a square. Square. Now take the square and fold it in half, so now you have a triangle. Thank you, Kristen.
There we go.
And then fold that triangle a second time. So.
Okay.
Then fold that triangle again. So I always say square, triangle, triangle.
Okay.
Are we good?
Fold it again.
Square, triangle, triangle.
Okay.
Got it, kids? Then take your scissors, and then you just cut whatever you want. It doesn't matter if you want to cut off all the corners. You could practice your shapes. You could make all kinds of cuts any way you want to. There's no wrong way. Every way's the right way.
So I cut a triangle in mine. I'm cutting an even bigger triangle. Let's see if this is working out. So when I take it apart, so far I have a snowflake that looks like this.
And then what do you do with the snowflakes when you're done with them?
Well,
I put them in windows. We put them in windows.
you could hang them on
Yes,
your Christmas
hang them
tree.
in windows. You could put them on packages. You could hang them on your Christmas tree. So kids, remember square, triangle, triangle when making a snowflake. But if you get advanced, then you could do square, triangle, 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 and you can make little tiny ones. I know kids that can make itty bitty bitty ones. The more times you fold that square into triangles, the more definition you're going to have. So please, while you're making snowflakes, don't forget to call 357-8288 and you can talk to Santa. So give us a call. We're looking forward. Pick up the phone, guys. 357-8288. And Santa's going to be here in just about a half hour. So we're getting ready for him.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Miss Miller. Miss Millers, we have two Millers on the set. That was just wonderful. So don't forget, you can call Santa if you dial 357-8288. That is a 360 area code here in Olympia. And we would love to talk to kids of all ages. So you don't just have to be a little one. You can be, a kid of a certain age. We still want to talk to you. 360-357-8288. Now, I think we can get a look at where maybe Santa is, because like I said, he's been so busy that we have our famous elf tracker, Santa tracker, right here, and it's Elf Dan who's going to show us where Santa is.
Hello, I'm Weatherman Dan, and I'm here to tell you where Santa is right now. Now over here, he is a little bogged down. There's a north cold front coming down from the north, and there's a hot pressure zone coming up from the south over there. And then from the east, we've got this east pressure wind going on. But he's right over here just north of the Mississippi, and he's had to climb above a little weather system, but he's on his way. All will be well. You'll be okay. Santa's on his way. Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you, Elf Dan. I greatly appreciate that. He's clear out in Illinois. Like I said, there's just so many things that people want Santa to do these days. And remember, we want you to call. So pick up the phone, dial 360-357-8288, and we'll take your phone number, and when Santa gets here, we'll call you back. But there is something you need to know when you call to talk to Santa. It's very, very important that you turn down the volume on the TV, because it gets very confusing when you hear voices coming from a lot of different directions, because with this new technology, it just feeds back sometimes. So please turn down the volume on your television when you talk to Santa. So remember that phone number, 360-357-8288. Well, we just had a great craft lesson from Miss K. Miller and Miss D. Miller, and we're so excited about the beautiful snowflakes they're making. So while you work on your snowflake craft at home, and we work on some more here in the studio, we want to take a look at some of the fond holiday memories from our friends at Panorama.
Happy holidays. My name is Lynn Hampton. My husband Mark and I have only been here since July, but I have a great story to tell you about my family. It was Christmas Eve, and my parents and my sibs and I loved to sing songs, and we had had a special dinner, and there was a knock at the door. And my little brother Keith, 6, opened the door, and there on our porch was the happy elf himself, Santa Claus, standing there. My brother looked up. The gentleman, Santa, said, "Oh, you're still up. I'll come back later. Merry Christmas to all." And he left. My brother, totally deadpan, closes the door, turns around with eyeballs as big as saucers, and goes, "I think I'll go to bed now."
My name is Jenny Ray, and although I have lived in many different places, I was born in Minnesota, and I've lived in many other places, but my home for all of my youth was Tacoma, Washington. And I remember my clearest and most wonderful memories are probably the middle 30s when I was in elementary school, and we had really kind of austere Christmases. They were wonderful. I remember going down in the trolley car to meet my father downtown, and with $1, and I would buy gifts for my 3 sisters and my parents with that $1. And then Christmas Eve, we all would take part in the church program where we sang in the junior choir, and that was very important. Then we went home, and I don't remember much more, except we were a very musical family, and we sang and we played music together, different instruments, probably on Christmas Eve. Then he went to bed. Well, while we were sleeping, our parents put up the tree, which was full of very memorable. All the things that went on the tree were saved from year to year. Many of them made of celluloid, I remember, and a star, of course, on the top. We didn't see that tree at all until Christmas morning when we came down, and there it was with presents under the tree. I don't remember our gifts. What I do remember is the music. We did a lot of. That was the most important thing about Christmas to us, and that's really what I remember most about Christmas.
Wasn't that wonderful? Our friends at Panorama give us such wonderful memories of Christmas from their childhood. We'll hear more of those later on in the program. And, you know, we do have some other things that we want to show you, but I think we need to go back to the elf tracker. So, Elf Dan, can you tell us where is Santa now? Elf Dan, Santa tracker?
Yeah,
Yes? No?
I'm here.
Maybe? Okay, maybe not. Oh, there he is.
Here I am. There you go. Thank you, camera one. Well, as you can see, there we go. As you can see, Santa is there. So what we have over here, he's passing over the Rocky Mountains. And as you know, the Rocky Mountains are mountains, and they're fairly tall. And so he has to fly over the mountains, and there's flurries and snowstorms and all kinds of weather systems that blow them all over the place. And so Santa's having a real difficult time right now getting over the mountains. And he has to make a couple stops while he's there because, you know, snow and such. Anyway, there he is. He's on his way. He'll be here pretty quick.
Well, thank you, Dan. That was a lovely look at the Santa tracker. This new technology just amazes me, and we're so thrilled that our friends here at TCTV have invited us to come back again this year to share some time with you. You know, we had some other wonderful things that happened around our community and around Olympia. I know up at the North Pole there's just tons of things going on this time of year, but just recently we were able to send the friends here at TCTV out. We wanted to make sure we didn't miss anything, so our friends here at TCTV went to downtown Olympia. Right after Thanksgiving, there's a big celebration. They light the tree and there's a wonderful parade, and I think if I ask really nicely, pretty please, we might be able to see some of the Downtown for the Holiday parade from downtown Olympia.
Shout, 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 out. Shout, 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 out. Shout out on TCTV. You can say hi to your mom and dad. Shout out so everyone can see. Tell them all about the fun you had.
How many times have you been down here to downtown Olympia for downtown for the holidays?
7.
7. And how many years old are you?
7.
That's right. You have never missed a downtown for the holidays, have you?
No.
Pretty fun? What do you hear in the background going on right now?
A speaker?
Yeah. And who'd you meet this morning?
Who?
Who? Whose lap did you sit on?
Oh, yeah, Santa's.
Santa, right. Can't beat it downtown for the holidays. Say hi to your mom and Grayson.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Grayson.
We're out here today with for the Washington Alliance for Gun Responsibility to get people to sign up for increased background checks for gun sales. We want to get this on the ballot. It's an initiative I-594, and we're trying to get enough signatures so we can vote on it next year in 2014. Thank you.
Okay. Well, Butch and Lisa Ayala here in Olympia for the Christmas parade. And for us, it's always Christmas 1944. I wish you were here to join us. And it's being a good day, a little chilly and a little wet. And we'll see you next year, right?
Right.
All right.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
There you go.
Hey, we're downtown Olympia, celebrating Christmas, watching the parade, shopping, and celebrating Aaron Cook's birthday. Woo!
Shout out to Lake Fair, because Lake Fair rocks. Hi, I'd like to do a shout out to my friends in the Alki program at Reeves Middle School. Hi.
Now? Yes. Hi, now thanks here on Papa Clyde.
And then wait.
Happy holidays
from the
Mickelsons.
Mickelsons.
Say happy holidays, Grandma and Grandpa.
Happy holidays, Grandma and Grandpa.
Yay!
Okay, can you say Merry Christmas, Grandmas and Papa? Say Merry Christmas, Grandma and Papa.
Papa.
I'd like to shout out to the men and women that serve this country and to my family, and to always remember you all are in our hearts.
Hey guys, this is Regan, downtown Olympia. I'd like to give a shout out to my friends and family all across Thurston County, and to TCTV, to Rehoboth Ministries, to CMS, and to my best friend, Christopher. Hi guys, happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, Grammy and Grandpa. And a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Say shout out to TCTV. Hi, friends and family. Go Capitol High School Band. Good job, Robbie.
Shout, 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 out. Shout, 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 out. Shout out on TCTV. You can say hi to your mom and dad. Shout out so everyone can see. Tell them all about the fun you had.
Well, that was so much fun. People downtown in Olympia looked like they were having a really great time, didn't they? Yeah. So I want to introduce you. This is my friend Xander. He came to be a part of the program today. He knew Santa was going to be here. And, you know, he knows somebody pretty special here at TCTV, don't you? Who do you know here at TCTV? You know his name? You could say it. Is it Dan?
Yeah.
You know Dan? Yeah, we know Dan, our friend Dan here at TCTV. So Xander's going to be with us for the rest of the show, and I'm going to take him over here and introduce him to the Millers. Okay, so we're going to put you right here, Xander, and you're going to take part in this next craft. So here, Miss K. Miller and Miss D. Miller, this is Xander, so have at it.
Xander, we are so happy to have you here. What school do you go to?
I go to Garfield every time, and I'm in 2nd grade.
You're in 2nd grade. Well, do you want to look in that camera right there that has a big old 4 on it and say, hi, Garfield, call from Garfield, right? Everybody from Garfield, give us a call. Hi. Garfield's a cool school. Don't they have a big clock or something like that?
Well, yeah.
Good. Great. Well, we're so glad you could be here.
Yeah.
You are wearing reindeer antlers, right? And guess what we're making? We're making reindeer. It's like somebody must have told you we were going to do this. So guess what? What do you think of this guy?
Oh.
You're laughing. Why? This is a reindeer with a mustache, and every child out there knows everything's better with a mustache, right? Even reindeer. So here's a sample of what we're doing. We're going to put him right there. And so the first thing you need are some antlers, and we have pipe cleaners. Pipe cleaners are kind of old-fashioned. Have you heard of a pipe cleaner before, Xander?
Yeah, I did.
You've heard of that? Okay. Okay, so we're going to put it through here and twist it right at the very top.
Yeah. So slide it through there.
I bet Rudolph's really going to like this when we're through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that?
And,
Yeah, like that. And
yeah.
then bring the ends together and then twist it around the top.
Twist it around. And you can make it any shape you want. But it doesn't matter.
So I pulled it tight around here, and then I started twisting it together so it stays tight around the candy cane.
Got it, Xander?
I'm getting some trouble.
Okay, that's okay. Why don't you take this one and twist his antlers, and I'll take this one. Twist it just a little bit more.
So then you can make any sort of design you want for the antlers.
I like mine like this better.
You like, okay.
That's a pretty good
But you
one.
know what? So that Santa can see to get here, his antlers have to know the way to go, you know. And they can't know which way to go unless they have eyeballs. So we're going to put eyeballs on our, let's use the big eyeballs this time.
Yeah.
On this one, we use little eyeballs, but this time we're using some big eyeballs. And kids at home, you can glue these eyeballs on with hot glue.
Or Elmer's glue.
Or or any kind of white glue. And, but you know what we're doing? We're taping them on because we're just doing it that way. So you can tape them on, or sometimes you can buy self-adhesive ones. But when Miss Miller went shopping, she didn't find any self-adhesive ones. So you just put the tape right over where the eyeballs should be.
So I'm going to give you a little piece of tape.
You got that, Sanders? You got it, honey? We're so glad you could make it, Xander. So remember, if you go to school at Garfield, call in, or if you go to any school in Thurston County. My, Thurston County has a lot of schools, a lot of them.
I'm going to put my eye right here.
So now we've got his eyeballs.
Xander has one eye on his reindeer. Do you want another eye, or do you want to keep it with one eye?
I want to keep mine with one.
One eyeball, yeah, a cyclops reindeer. So there's my reindeer. And you know what? Oh, yours is actually moving already. He's got some sound effects over there. So we need a nose, like a nose so bright, right? Because he's got to guide the sleigh tonight. Maybe that'll get him over the Rocky Mountains faster if he's got a nose so bright. So here's a couple noses. But you know what? Oh yeah. And if you're going to put, if you're not going to put a mustache on him, then you might want to put the nose at the very end. But if you're going to put a mustache on,
I want to put a mustache on mine.
okay, then put the nose up just a little farther up, okay?
Like this?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good. There you go. So, antlers, eyes, nose, and a mustache goes under the nose. So, here's some black paper.
Okay. Paper.
And there's so many different kinds of mustaches, but if you want it, if you fold it in the middle, Xander, if you fold in the middle, then do you know the word symmetrical? Did your grandpa teach you that word? It means the same on both sides. So I wanted mine to be symmetrical, so I folded my paper in half, and that's my mustache. Do I have a mustache,
So
Kristen?
good.
I do? Oh, I better go home and shave. That is so embarrassing. I didn't know my mustache was showing. What do you think, Xander? Do I look better with the mustache? Yeah? Oh, you do? You think I'm improved, huh? Okay, so here is my reindeer with the mustache. And you know, if you have not decorated your tree, and if you don't have a lot of money, you could decorate your whole trees with Santas with mustaches, really, even if you have $1 million.
I love my mustache.
What a great decoration.
I love my mustache like this.
You like your mustache like that? I love your mustache too. I love your hat. That is the coolest darn thing, and your bow tie. And Kristen, I love your hat too.
Oh, thank you.
You are just adorable.
Yes.
So are we done with our reindeer? Can we hold up our reindeer? Okay. And here's another one my dear friend Carl made. Uh-oh, the nose fell off that one. But we're going to put these up here. Hi, Carl. I'm giving a shout out to Carl. And a shout out to Bob and Johnny and Sue. Give us a call. 357-8288. And
here we go. And you almost got yours on?
got it? Oh, that looks awesome, possum. I like that. Get them up here. They're about ready to get it going.
Perfect.
Bye.
Well, that was a wonderful craft, very easy to do, and easy to do at home. So while you're working on your reindeer candy canes, we are going to be doing some more things here. Santa's almost here. It's very, very, very close. But I think maybe now it's time to go to the Santa tracker to see where Santa is. So let's go to the Santa tracker.
Hello, this is Weatherman Dan once again, tracking the Santa tracker. And as you noticed, yeah, it's right there. As you may have noticed, Santa hasn't moved. And the reason he hasn't moved is because, whoa, what just happened? Okay, so there we go. So Santa is being blown around. You see, there's some central flurries going on up above. There is sleet. There's hail, there is frozen monsoon weather. It's crazy up there. I just can't tell you all the crazy weather patterns that are going on. But Santa, he's on his way. He got blown back by, more southern sleet and hail and stuff. But he's on his way. Don't worry, everything will be all right. Okay, back to Mrs. Santa.
Tracker Dan, it looked like he'd made it over the Cascades, like he was on this side of the Cascade. So that's a good thing. He's approaching Puget Sound. And it's like I said, when I checked his appointment book, it's just minute by minute. There's something every minute of the day for Santa to do because, Christmas is only about 2 weeks away. So he is so busy, and we're so busy up at the North Pole. But he really likes making these appearances and seeing people and wishing them a Merry Christmas. So he'll be here very, very soon. So I think that what we might do now is, I'm not sure what we're going to do now. I think we're going to maybe see some more of the parade. We're going to see some more of the parade. I hope we're going to see some more of the parade. So let's go. We'll see more of the Downtown for the Holidays parade from downtown Olympia.
A little on the chilly side,
Yeah,
shaking. I think it's only right around 38 degrees, something like that.
Yeah,
But,
snuggle up close to somebody or find a dog or a kid or even a pile of leaves. I see some kids down
Lots
there in the
of
park.
leaves and some still on the trees, beautiful yellow leaves, and a great evening for a parade and the tree lighting. A little later on, Jerry Farmer will be emceeing that. And I assume Mayor Steve Bucksbaum will be actually throwing the switch to light that beautiful tree over there. And it's just going to be a great evening and some entertainment and the Olympia Highlanders and and just all kinds of fun, Darlene.
Yes,
And the
it'll be lots
parade
of
is
fun.
coming, I know. Well, I'll tell you what. I have a few things I can say here
You can.
about the Governor Hotel. Governor Hotel has been around a long time here in Olympia, and I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's been freshly painted inside. I think it's 123 rooms, and they're all newly redecorated, the big LED TVs, and it's just gorgeous inside. So if you have friends coming for the holidays or any time, this is a good place to send them. The Governor Hotel, we're close to, well, there's Starbucks across the street, and Happy Teriyaki, and their State Theater, just all kinds of stuff
Lots
in
of
downtown
shopping.
Olympia. Yeah.
Lots
And-
of downtown shops. You can find just about anything you can think of downtown. It's a great place to just walk around.
In fact, that's kind of what Downtown for the Holidays is all about, to get you downtown so that you'll have time to walk around and look at some of these shops. And you'll say, I haven't been downtown really shopping in a long time. There are some really interesting things down here. Great restaurants.
Lots of great restaurants.
And I want to welcome the new director for the Olympia Downtown Association. And excuse me, my nose drips. It happens when it's this cold. And you do it right on TV. Oh, hey, that's the way it is. It happens. Want to welcome Vida Zaverzides. Vida Zaverzides Farler is the new executive director for the Olympia Downtown Association, and I hope you get a chance to meet her. I've met her several times, and she's going to do a fabulous job, I know. And big shoes to fill. Connie Lorenz is the retiring Olympia Downtown Association executive director, and I think she's had the job, about 18 years, something like that?
Since 1998.
And she says, I know Vida's going to enjoy this just as much as I have. You'll love downtown Olympia. If you haven't been downtown in a while, where you been? Oh, I hear it, Darlene.
Yep, it's the
What do we hear?
motorcycles.
They're coming. They're coming. The Tenino Motorcycle Drill Team. And before they get real close, I'll tell you they've been in business for 31 years. They were established in 1984. And after much planning, they were able to enter the Tenino Oregon Trail Days Parade. And their team, Captain Chad, there's Jerry, Dan, Scott, Mark, Steve, Wayne, and Tom, along with new members Ed and Jesse. And they ride 1,200cc or larger Harley Davidsons. They call them America's motorcycles. And they raise money, too, for scholarships. And they've given up to $10,000 in each of the last 8 years. That's a lot of money.
That's quite a bit. Yes, they'll be coming by and they'll be doing some kind of little drill routine in front. They'll go back up the street. They'll come back down. And that's kind of the beginning of the parade.
Yeah.
Is your hat keeping your head warm?
My hat's keeping my head warm, yes.
I have to tell you a little story about that.
That was so much fun. Downtown for the holidays.
not
What a
gonna
great parade.
I'm going to tell them
And
about you.
I still hear that audio in here. We can still hear the parade audio. Everybody just had such a good time, and the volunteers at TCTV did such a good job covering that parade. So I just want to check to see where Santa is right now. So we're going to go back to Tracker Dan to see what's going on with the Santa Tracker.
There we are. Okay. Well, there has been some recent developments. Santa has made it over the pass. He is now nearly at Olympia. He's now in rain country. Now, granted, there's a little bit of drizzle going on and possibly...
You hear reindeer on the roof.
Is there reindeer on the roof?
He's here?
Why, yes. Yes, there is. Okay, Santa appears to have made it. Everything is okay. And thanks for watching.
Keep talking.
Well, one thing that you should know about the weather is that there's clouds, and some are cumulus, and some are stratus, and some are nimbus, and there are many different kinds. And some are thicker, and some are thinner, and they're all over the place. And rain comes out of them, And just remember, if you live in Washington, you get used to it pretty quick and you'll be okay.
Thank you, Tracker Dan, for that weather report and weather lesson. I mean, heavens. So I'm just so excited to know that Santa's finally made it here. I don't think the milk and cookies have gone anywhere. I know Xander's looking forward to seeing him. So we are going to listen to one more video of the stories from our friends at Panorama. And then Santa will be here to take your calls. So pick up the phone, dial 360-357-8288, and get online to talk to Santa. We'll be back in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Caroline Finn, and I'd like to share a Christmas memory with you. I grew up on a dairy farm on Whidbey Island, on the south end of the island, and it was very wooded at that time. And my dad insisted that we go cut our own Christmas tree every year. So we went out one year, and my brother and sister and I were probably 8, 9, and 10 years old, and we got lost. And did have the Christmas tree, which we dragged around while Dad tried to figure out where we were. Well, we got home, but it was after dark, and my mom was very upset. She thought it was ridiculous to cut a tree anyway. And of course, the trees were always too tall for the house, so Dad had to operate on the tree. And then the trunk was too big, so he had to whittle. And then, to the frustration of all three of us, he had to put the lights on first. And every light had to be tied with wire so that it perfectly stood up on each branch. That's my wonderful memory of my great dad.
Hi, I'm Gail Madden. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Holidays. I went to Mount St. Mary's College in Los Angeles, and we would go to midnight mass on Christmas Eve. And it was a beautiful church and a beautiful service, and the nuns all sang. And then when I graduated, my parents came with me to midnight mass there for many years. And the sisters would always invite us back to the convent after the mass to have a glass of wine and cookies. What they really invited us back for was my father, who would have a glass of wine and then dance for an hour with all the nuns. And they just loved it, you know. It was their Christmas dance, and they were terribly disappointed when my parents moved to San Diego and really wrote him a letter and said, please come back to midnight mass, we'd love to see you. And I knew they just wanted to dance with them.
So exciting. Santa's here. Santa's here. Do you hear him? Do you hear him? Where is he? He's coming now. He's coming. Oh, there he is.
Merry Christmas.
Hi, Santa. I'm so glad you made it. It's been such a long day. Santa, I've been telling everybody how busy your appointment calendar is because, you know, the elves showed me your appointment calendar, and we followed your travels all the way here. So our friends here at TCTV have been so nice. So you've had a very busy day.
I really have had a very busy day. That's right.
Well, we're so glad that you made it. And look, we put out some milk and cookies. So when we take a break, you can get some milk and cookies.
Oh boy, that sounds wonderful.
Okay, but I understand that we may already have somebody on the phone to talk to you.
Oh, really?
Is that right? Is there somebody there?
Hello?
Hi, who is this?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Julian. Lacey.
That sounds like you have a sister with you maybe?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, you talk to Santa.
Well, hi. What do you want for Christmas?
What do you guys want for Christmas? Talk to him. I want a DS.
A DS? A DS3?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Okay. What's your favorite cookie?
What?
What's your favorite cookie?
Cookie?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite cookie?
You like chocolate cookies? Chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Well, that sounds wonderful. Could you leave some cookies and milk for Santa this evening?
He's talking to you guys. Say hi, Jennifer. I get what I want.
Okay.
There's
you
a
could
whole
leave
lot
some,
of them there.
Cookies and milk for Christmas Eve. That would be nice.
Okay.
I want Robin Legos.
Oh, say he wants Legos. Who's that talking to Santa? We don't know who that is, but they want Legos. Those are very
That sounds
popular.
good. They really are.
Those are very popular. Well, thank you for calling. Okay, and we'll see what we can put into the bag when Santa comes, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Santa.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Santa. He's gotta go. He's got other callers, okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. You know, that's so nice to hear. Bye. The milk and cookies, I do want to say that, you know, on Christmas Eve, Santa does eat an awful lot of milk and cookies. So if some of you might consider putting out some carrots and maybe some apples, that would be really nice because, well, you know, it's getting harder and harder and harder every winter to get the suit to fit. So some healthy snacks would be good too. Okay. Do we have another call? Is there another caller? Who do we have on the phone? We have Linda. Hi, Linda.
No, Belinda.
Oh, Belinda. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think I need to get some new glasses. So we have Belinda Turner on the phone. Hello, Belinda.
We were just on a Christmas cruise tonight.
Oh, were
A Seattle Christmas cruise with Santa on it.
Wow.
Oh.
See, and that's why he wasn't here earlier. He was so busy.
It really was.
There was clowns on the boat. There was Harley Davidson motorcycles.
Wow.
Did you
got
like
pictures taken with everybody.
Wow. Well, that sounds like you had a really good time, Belinda.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's exhausted and tired.
Well, we're so glad you called. Do you have a special Christmas wish?
What's a Christmas wish? What is a Christmas wish?
Well, is there something special you'd like for Christmas?
I would like an iPod that you play music on
that
and
sounds
games
fun.
on it. And my favorite cookie is oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Oh, so
those are really good too.
Those are good, yeah.
A light snack on the ferry, and that's what they gave us.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you for calling, Belinda. We need to move on. I think we may have some other people on the phone, but we appreciate you calling.
Okay, bye.
Belinda,
You have a
wonderful Christmas.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I think Belinda called us last year, too.
Oh, I think so.
You know, and we just love it when our friends here at TCTV invite us to come back year after year. And
That's right.
did you notice something when you walked through the door?
Well, I did.
How different it looked?
It did. It looks a lot different.
Our
from
friends
last-
here at TCTV remodeled.
Oh, that's it.
Yes,
And
it's beautiful.
It really is set up a
And
lot different.
all these new cameras. I noticed there's
That's
new
right.
cameras here in the studio, and some of them are like robot cameras. They're
That's right.
they're very interesting looking.
Boy,
so
they
it's
really are.
very new, high tech. It's very exciting to see what they're
Oh,
doing
I
here at
bet it is.
TCTV.
It really is.
Good. So do we have anybody else on the phone? Yes? No? Maybe no. I guess not. So if you want to talk to Santa, you need to dial 360-357-8288. That's a 360 area code, 360-357-8288. And oh, look, Alana's called us back.
Well, hi.
Alana called us last year, too.
I think Alana did.
She did. So let's say, Alana, are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, Alana. What would you like for Christmas?
Oh, we can't hear you. You'll have to speak up.
A stuffed animal bunny.
Okay, that's been fairly popular. Anything
It
else?
really is.
No.
I think Alana's being a little shy.
Alana?
No.
No?
No.
Was there something else on your list, Alana?
No.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, okay. Hello, are you there? Okay. So tell Santa what you want for Christmas.
What?
Would you like an Elsa doll or an Elsa costume?
Those are very popular this
They
year.
really are.
Yeah. So Alana, okay. Well, thank you for calling, Alana. We appreciate
Okay.
that. Santa will see what he can do. And if you want to talk to Santa, dial 360-357-8288, and Santa will be glad to take your call. So we're going to take a little break right now because, you know, Santa was so rushed when he got here. It's time for him to eat his milk and cookies. And we're going to go back over to Diane and Kirsten and Xander with another craft.
Oh, cool.
Hey, that was great, and that was cool hearing from Alana and Belinda. I remember their names, yeah. And you know, we're over here writing things down, writing down what you want, because sometimes they get busy, and you know, we want to be sure that we're writing a list for Santa so he remembers. Cool. We're so lucky to have Santa here. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm Miss Miller, and this is Kirsten Miller and Xander. And Xander is busy over there making a gingerbread house. So we're going to teach you how you can make a gingerbread house.
Just like this.
Yeah, it's going to be just like that one. Well, kind of, sort of. Okay, so, but should we review first? We made snowflakes.
These are a smaller version of the snowflakes, so a smaller square makes a smaller snowflake.
So you make a square, and then a triangle, and then a triangle, and then a triangle. And like Kirsten said, a smaller square makes a smaller snowflake. And then we made these, if you didn't get a chance to make them, but they're tree decorations. You can decorate your whole tree with these guys. So now we're going to show you how, this is sort of like a kit, but you don't need a kit. This is what we did. This is what you need. You need felt, and you need to cut a square. Oh, where's the square? A square of felt. Okay, square. So write down square on your piece of paper. Then cut 2 rectangles. And the rectangles fit like this. And we used a hot glue gun, but you know what? You could, if you don't want to use felt, you could use graham crackers. And instead of a hot glue gun, you can use icing. Wouldn't that be good?
Mm-hmm.
Then you could eat your gingerbread house.
Exactly.
Okay. And then, can you hold on?
Yes. Okay.
And then we made 2 more rectangles, and they had like triangles at the top. And then we made our roof. Okay, good. Then you decorate with candy, right? Okay, and so after you get that all glued together, look at what Xander's done. He's decorating with little tiny pieces of
felt. That are cut into circles, and they also have some glitter on that. And you could use stickers, you can use anything really. You could use pieces of candy, or we have some googly eyes.
Whatever. Stickers are so cool. And put some mustaches on this too if you want. But also, don't forget, if you're doing graham crackers, that the glue is like icing, like sugar and butter kind of icing, that kind of icing.
Yep.
And then you could put all kinds of candy on there. Yeah, and then you just eat it. Oh, that one's felt, so don't eat this one. So anyway, we're so excited. The kids are calling in like crazy. So you get on the line too. Call 357
8288.
Yeah, and so give us a call. We want to hear from everybody in North Thurston and the Olympia school districts.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, thanks, Xander and Miss Miller for that craft. You know, I never thought about making a gingerbread house out of graham crackers.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
And it would be so easy to do. They're already baked and they're already kind of pre-cut, so you
That'd
can.
be good.
That's a great idea. Look, we learn so much when we come to visit the people at
We
TCTV.
really do. We really
and
do.
you get cookies.
That's right.
You get, if you want to talk to Santa, pick up the phone, dial 360-357-8288. That's here in Olympia, 360-357-8288, because Santa wants to hear what your Christmas wishes are. So, you know, we need to know what's on your list, because, you know, time is getting short.
It really is. And the elves are working overtime. They're working, trying to get all of the children's gifts ready to go. And so we've got quite a delivery schedule planned for the big night.
Yeah, so please get your Christmas list to Santa soon. There's lots of different ways to do it now. You know, with technology, you can email Santa. That's a
right.
good one. You know.
That's right.
Oh, you know, email. I didn't think about that. You know, the people here at TCTV could get email too. So
that's right.
You could email here at TCTV, and we could forward TCTV could forward those emails to Santa.
Right.
That would be
really
great too. So pick up the phone, dial 360-357-8288 if you want to talk to Santa. We're going to take a little break right now. We have more footage from the parade.
Oh, the parade. That sounds great.
Oh, what do we got coming up here? We got so wrapped up in the Beast Bus.
That's fun. Well,
I think
is this the Grays Harbor Mounted Posse?
says number 15 on it. Must be, huh? It is.
I was expecting horses.
Me too. The 2014 Grays Harbor Mounted Posse Indoor Pro Rodeo Court. We have Queen Hannah, Princess Raylene, and Princess Mackenzie and Princess Maddie. Are two of you inside? We've got two of them.
They really appreciate your support and hope that they will see you at the Grays Harbor Mounted Posse Indoor Pro Rodeo on the 4th weekend in March in Elma.
And representing the 2015 Little Miss NPRA organization, we have Emmy Lou Spencer. She's 8 years old and is from Elma. And with her are Cadence Yancey, who's 6, from Olympia, and Chloe Yancey, who's 6, also from Olympia. Are you twins? Are you related? Twins. Is it twins? Yeah, twins. Kind of figured that, huh? Didn't you too?
No,
Maybe
I
think?
didn't get that.
Could be cousins. They're twins. Welcome. I want to thank our many sponsors who made this all happen. Kim, who did such a great job in organizing the parade, and her husband is helping too down at the other end. Yeah. Takes a lot to put on a parade, especially in the wintertime. We have a big crowd, a lot of people lining the sidewalks as far as you can see, and especially here in front of Sylvester Park, both sides of Capitol Way. Today is the 30th of November. For those of you watching on DVD years and years from now, the year is 2014.
We have the Capital City Pride. There's 20 walkers. I don't see 20. I see 4. This is a local nonprofit that hosts the annual Pride Parade and Festival every year. So when you see those rainbow colors hanging out, that's usually what they're representing.
And behind them, Corvettes de Olympia. Corvettes de Olympia is a club dedicated to developing friendship and pride among Corvette owners and drivers, encouraging safe and sportsmanlike driving habits on the highways, and promoting, sponsoring, organizing, and supervising sports car activities. The club was founded in 1972 and is 42 years old. It currently has over 45 member families. Activities include showing cars, touring, and socializing. Corvettes de Olympia maintains an annual scholarship for students studying in the automotive field. Membership is open to any Corvette owner, and monthly meetings are held in the Olympia area. You can find them on the web, Corvettes Olympia. No D in there, though, apparently. Just corvettesolympia.org.
And in one of these Corvettes is Derek Nelson. Also in another one is Dalton Nelson and Rihanna Nelson. They're all siblings. And Derek is a lead guitarist for the TV show Glee.
One of my favorite shows.
A lot of talented people in there.
There they come, right near the end.
Oh, there they are.
Derek Nelson. This is your hometown.
That's right. All three of them grew up here in Olympia, and they just completed their second West Coast tour to raise money for music in schools.
And he and Dalton and Rihanna are going to perform in the gazebo right across from us, Darlene, a little later on. And
wow, that was a great parade.
Oh, it sure was. The parade is so much fun to watch parades and be part of parades.
And it's such a great way to start the holiday season.
It really is. It's a good way to kick it off.
You know, sometimes when they have that parade in Olympia, it can be cold and rainy, but it was beautiful sunny day. It was cold, but a beautiful sunny day.
That's right.
It was a great way to kick off the holiday season. So right now we're going to introduce, we have a special visitor here in the studio today.
Oh, do you?
Yes, we do. So, hey, Xander, do you want to come over and meet Santa?
Hi.
Come on over.
Hi.
Come on over and come show us what you're doing. We've been watching you over there. Okay, why don't you stand here right in the middle. Okay, and turn around.
Boy.
Oh, and look, wow, look what you did.
Is this a gingerbread house that you made?
Yeah.
It really is something special. It really is nice.
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of fun making it? Xander, what's your, do you know what you would like for Christmas?
Well, yeah.
What is it?
You can tell Santa.
I like.
Is there anything special you wanted for Christmas?
Would you like, say, something like a toy fire truck or something like that? Or Legos? Or
I love Legos.
do you like Legos?
Yeah, I love Star Wars ones.
Oh, that'd be really good. They are really good. But now you understand that Santa, one of the things Santa likes to do is give very thoughtful gifts. And thoughtful gifts sometimes are surprises. Were you happy with what you got last year?
Yep.
See?
There you go.
It all works out.
Did you leave cookies for Santa last year?
I bet you did.
You know.
What's your favorite cookie?
I love chocolate chips.
They sure are good, aren't they?
Yeah.
And one thing I want to ask you to do is on Christmas Eve, I want you to go to bed early and no peeking, okay? Do you have any questions for Santa?
No.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
The North Pole Weather Department has said that they think the world will be clear on Christmas Eve. But for quite a number of years, I've been using Rudolph. And really, he helps me find my way through fog and snow and rain. Do you think I ought to use Rudolph this year?
That's an interesting question.
It is.
You know, it's like whether you got to get the lineup. It's kind of, you know, Xander, it's kind of like putting a football team together. You got to know who you're going to start. So,
that's right.
You know, there's Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen and Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But, you know, Rudolph, he's kind of like, he's like special teams, you know?
Yeah.
So if it's really foggy, maybe
You really need
Rudolph
him.
comes out, but the weather says it might not be foggy. But you know, Rudolph's been out there a lot. So
Yeah,
do you
he
think we should leave?
knows his way around the
Yeah.
world.
Do you think Santa should leave Rudolph at home or take him along? You could tell me. Or take him along. Take him, leave him at home. Yeah. Well, you're gonna think. He's gonna think about that one.
Okay.
You gotta plan your team carefully.
That's right.
Okay. Well, while Xander thinks about that question, we're going to go back to hear some more from our friends at Panorama about their favorite Christmas memories.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Denise Colley, and I come from a rather large family. There were 6 kids, and we actually got to have 2 Christmases when I was growing up because my mom's side of the family was originally from Norway, and in the Scandinavian countries they celebrate on Christmas Eve. So we would have our big Christmas Eve dinner with my grandparents and my aunts and uncles on my mom's side of the family, and then we'd open up our gifts one at a time. And everybody had to see what everybody got and who it was from, and it always took us about 3 hours to open up our packages. And then on Christmas Day, we would celebrate with my dad's parents, my fraternal grandparents and my uncle, and they just handed out the presents and everybody just opened them all at one time. And then we got another Christmas dinner. So I actually had to have 2 full dinners and 2 full Christmases for Christmas while I was growing up, and it was really fun.
I'm Burl Colley, and when Denise and I first got married, there were just the 2 of us, and so we would have a clue Christmas. I would devise, I guess they were good clues, that would tell her where things were, and sometimes it would take 7 or 8 clues. She'd read one clue and go somewhere, and then read another clue and go somewhere, and I had her mic'd up so that we could record that, and sometimes that wasn't the kind of things we probably wanted the kids to hear, but anyway, we would go with that, and she, one year you got a microwave, and but we just had fun with it. It took about maybe 10-15 minutes to do that.
My presents were all over the house, and I was going on a regular scavenger hunt. It was really fun. And we want to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Have a great 2015.
I just love hearing about people's Christmas memories from when they were younger.
I sure do too.
You know, because some of
That's
them are
right.
so wonderful to hear. I know I have some great Christmas memories.
We all have
We
over
all
the
have great
years.
Christmas memories, and we have some good ones together.
That's
too.
right.
Yes,
Some wonderful
we
adventures.
do.
Some
Well,
good
you know,
stories.
if you want to talk to Santa, you know, this is a very interesting question that we have: is should Santa bring Rudolph this year? Because the weather's supposed to be pretty clear, and we're kind of debating that. So if you've been thinking about that question and you have an opinion about it, do give us a call at 360-357-8288. Our friends at TCTV here will take your call and we'll connect you with Santa so you can talk to Santa about, you know, which reindeer should be on the team, but also give him your Christmas wishes. So we really want you to call
That's right.
360-357-8288. And while we're waiting for your phone calls, Miss Diane has another great Christmas craft to share.
Hi guys, we're back. Look at what Xander did. He even put a bow on top. You want to stick that on, honey?
Yeah, but it's kind of hard.
Where you want it? On the back? How cool is that? So we've been working on, if you remember, the first craft we did, snowflakes, and that was a square, triangle, triangle, triangle. Then we did our reindeer with mustaches. They're the best kind. Remember that? Then, what did we do next? We did this wonderful house, and you can do that out of graham crackers, or if you don't have graham crackers, felt. But it probably lasts longer if you did it out of felt, but tastes better if you did it out of graham crackers. So now we invented this thing, And we're so excited to show you our new invention. And you know what inventions are because you invent things too. So we are going to make a circle out of this bag. So if you have a bag, you might want to go and get a bag. However, before you get the bag, be sure you call 357
8288.
Yes, because you want to talk to Santa, guys. He's not going to be here forever. He's not like that QVC that's on all night and all those other ones, you know. Those guys never go away, you know. So anyway, but Santa will be leaving. And the little elf's over there, he's going to help him show the way because he knows that map stuff. You know, he helps him get places by, you know, showing him where to go or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here's the bag. And you're going to cut a circle from the bag, but it's always best to draw that circle first. And Miss Miller didn't do that. So she's just going to do the best job she can drawing a circle. And you know what? If it's not perfect, so what, right?
Right.
But kindergarten teachers like it when we have perfect circles, right? Okay, so, and I'm going to tell you something. If you've got a grandma, a next door neighbor, if you've got a relative, this would be such a nice thing for you to do for them. And then you're going to like fold your circle in half, and you're going to make sort of like a D, I guess you'd say. Fold it in half and make a D. So it looks like a donut, sort of, and you can make it any size. So one this size, Xander, do you want to have this one? You can have that one. And so there you go. It's like a 0. And one this size you might want to put on your bedroom door, or you can bring to school and give it to your teacher to hang on your classroom door or whatever. And then you're going to take these. And these are bows that you just get somewhere. All kinds of stores have bows. I can't get this off. Can you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And you can also use tape, too.
Yeah, so for people that can't get it off, then they use tape. But if you can pull that thing off, it adheres. You know, that's another word for sticks. And then you're going to take these bows, and you're going to put them on your O. And you know what? This would be such a sweet thing for you to do to your neighbors to feel joy, or, you know, oh, we have a caller, I think. And so, you know what? We're going to finish our wreath, and we're going to Santa. Keep calling.
So we'll come back and see how that wreath turns out, but right now we have a call from Stacia and Lola and Odin. So hi, there's 3 kids on the phone. Welcome.
Hi.
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 So who's going to talk first?
Lola.
Lola's going to talk first. So this is Lola, Santa. She's right there in that camera.
Oh, okay. Lola, what do you want for Christmas?
I want a toy spaceship.
A toy
A
spaceship.
spaceship.
She's going to be an astronaut. You go, girl.
That sounds great.
So is there something else you want, Lola?
Yes, I want puppy.
Okay, you're going to have to repeat that. You want a what?
I want a puppy.
Oh, a puppy.
A puppy. A toy puppy, right?
A toy puppy?
Yes.
A toy puppy. Not one, not a real puppy, like a stuffed puppy. I think she. Do you want a real puppy?
Yes.
Oh, real puppy. Oh, okay.
Well, Santa may have to talk with the parents about that.
Yeah, it's very difficult to put real animals in the sleigh. It can get a little messy, if you know what I mean. So, plus, you know, it's a very important decision for families to
That's
make
right.
about whether they get puppies or kitties or,
That's
you know,
right.
any other animals. So, you know, that's an important conversation to have with mom and dad, okay? Okay. So who else is on the phone? Odin's on the phone?
Yes, Odin's on the phone.
Odin's on the phone. Odin, what do you want for Christmas?
A trailer to drive on in the train.
That's a lot.
It certainly is. Of the,
It moves all by itself.
Okay, you're going to have to repeat that because we couldn't quite understand it.
A train moves all by itself.
Oh, one that moves all by itself. A train that moves all by itself. Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that would be cool. Anything else?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well,
and
we'll
then
see.
I don't think we've heard from Stacia or Stacy.
Actually, I'm the guardian.
Oh, well, what would you
Okay.
like for Christmas?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yes, I like
sounds-
getting chocolate for Christmas too. So, okay. Well, thank you all for calling. Is there anything you wanted to share with them, Santa?
I just wanted to ask them, what is your favorite cookie?
My favorite cookie is chocolate chip cookie.
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chips, those are very popular. And what about you, Lola?
I'm blueberry.
Blueberry? Oh, we're having a hard time hearing. I think maybe the reindeer got tangled up in the phone lines. They do that sometimes. Sometimes that happens. When they're on the roof, they get tangled up in the phone lines. Well, thank you for calling. You have a Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh,
Bye-bye.
that was very nice. I like it when we
Oh, it
get
is.
calls from a whole family.
It really is good.
You know, it's nice when we talk
with
to the
them all.
kids, and then, you know, we'll talk to mom and dad too, because
That's
they've
right.
got Christmas wishes.
That's right.
So give us a call if you want to talk to Santa. Dial 360-357-8288, and Santa will be glad to take your call and listen to your Christmas wishes. So now we're going to go back. We're going to go back over and see how those Christmas bow wreaths are coming out. Coming back.
Hi, are we back? So, well, we finished our wreaths, and you can hang these anywhere. They're so simple to make. They don't cost a lot, and you will bless so many hearts if you will make bows, these wreaths for everybody. Like, who could you make it for? An aunt, a grandma, yeah.
Oh, and you know what else you could do? You could use them like a centerpiece.
Yeah, they could be a centerpiece. Yeah.
Or
So,
Santa just suggested hanging them over a doorknob.
oh, a doorknob, how adorable.
That would really
So
be
this
a
is our
good thing to do.
invention. And thank you, Kristen. And there's Xander's. Are you seeing Xander's?
Yes. That's
It's
just,
really
they're
good.
really beautiful.
What does that mean? It moves all the way. What
Green.
does that mean? What's that prompter mean?
Red and gold.
Silver.
I think they're saying the camera moves by itself.
And kind of a pinky gold color. Yeah.
With these same colors.
Sparkles in it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disco balls do a sparkle too.
Oh,
That's good.
that
That
looks
really is
really
good.
good, Xander.
Yeah,
Thank
and you know what else? If you're a Seahawks fan, you could make it, blue and silver
green.
maybe?
Yeah.
Blue and
Blue,
green,
that's right.
blue and green
Green in
and
there.
silver.
That's
Yeah.
right.
If you're a 40 Winers, you
didn't say that.
I mean, if you're a 49ers fan, you could make it Frito colors.
There's not too many of
Like a
those.
bunch of
I don't
bags
think
of
there's too
Fritos
many
running
of
around
those
on that
here in
field, you know.
Olympia.
No,
But
we don't
anyway,
find
or
Olympia.
cougars, if you have an aunt who went to
Cougar
WSU,
colors.
you can make it
That's
cougar
Cougar colors. Red is good for
So
cougar
you
colors.
would
you
love
betcha.
this.
Well, this has just been great having all these great
certainly
Christmas
has.
crafts. That we learned how to make snowflakes, and we learned how to make candy cane reindeer, and we
That's
learned
right.
how to make gingerbread houses, and these great Christmas bow wreaths. That's a lot of craft making in a
It
short
really
period of
is.
time.
It really is.
It is. So if you would like to talk to Santa, you can pick up the phone, dial 360-357-8288. There's still a little bit of time to talk to Santa. We're going to take a little break right now and see more of the TCTV shout-outs.
Oh, that sounds good.
Shout, shout, out. Shout, 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 out.
Shout out on TCTV. You can say hi to your mom and dad. Shout out so everyone can see. Tell them all about the fun you had.
Hey Mom, happy holidays. I'm down in downtown Olympia and we're riding the sleigh cart with the horses. A lot of fun.
Merry Christmas, Haley.
Merry Christmas to the whole world.
Merry Christmas to everybody,
and have a happy and safe New Year.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody.
I'd like to say Merry Christmas to my 2 Navy sailor sons, Lucas and Casey Halter. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, Casey and Lucas.
Welcome to the state of Washington and Washington State. We're having a special celebration downtown in Olympia with all the merchants on the holiday. And we want to welcome everybody down here, spending their money, shaking hands, getting to know folks, and spending their time with loved ones. You have a good day and have a happy holiday season, and hope to see you next year.
Hi, my name is Sarah Hoven, and I want to say Merry Christmas to my mom, Lisa Brockmuller. She's a dispatcher in Chehalis. Okay. You go first.
Okay.
My name's Kayla, and I want to say Merry Christmas to my boyfriend in Texas. My name's Soraya, and I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody.
To everybody. Happy holidays to anybody who's seeing this. Happy holiday, Uncle Chris.
What are you doing here?
Today we are riding a carriage with horses and going to see the gingerbread village.
So, what's going on here at TCTV?
Happy holiday shout-outs.
Oh.
Merry Christmas from TCTV.
Beautiful.
Merry Christmas to everybody in Olympia. Just some family time.
Yeah, spend time with the family. It's a great time. Yes.
Feels good. I like it.
At least it's not raining. Happy holidays to everyone in Olympia.
Everyone in Olympia.
There you go.
And a Merry Christmas to my daughter Aurora, who's right there.
Why is she being so shy?
I don't know, she needs to come over here.
Merry Christmas to my friends Sarah and Minami.
And what about your favorite teacher?
Miss Davis Reed.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Hi, Grandpa. and
Hi,
Mark.
Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa and Mark.
Okay.
What are you doing here today?
What doing here today?
Tell him you're going on the horse.
I'm going on the horse.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to see Santa too.
okay. And hi, honey. I'm here in Olympia, and I'll see you when I get home. Bye. Say hi, Grandpa.
Hi, Grandpa.
All right, Merry Christmas, Kaduris, and all our friends in Olympia. Have a happy holiday.
Yeah, what are you doing here today?
What are we doing? Did we see Santa? Yeah.
We saw Santa.
Too cold for Santa today?
What do you think? All right. Did we see the gingerbread houses?
Yes.
Which was your favorite?
My favorite was the big castle one.
With the dragon coming out?
Uh-huh.
That was pretty impressive.
And the house, the big long house one too.
All
The
right.
big tall house.
Okay.
Happy holidays to Grandma and Daddy and all of my friends and family and the aunts and uncles and all my cousins.
Oh, wow, that's everybody.
Merry Christmas!
See, you have some nice hot chocolate there.
Okay, I will hold it for you.
Merry Christmas to my dad and my Nina. Merry Christmas.
Good job.
All right.
Here.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that was wonderful.
It certainly was.
Isn't that great? Seeing all of those
It really
great
was.
people having such a good time. And, you know, that whole event is put on by the Olympia Downtown Association.
Well, that's just wonderful.
And they do such a good
It
job.
is. It really is. This time of the year, people really enjoy just visiting with each other, and it's a fun time of the year, I think.
If you want to talk to Santa, you can dial 360-357-8288. We'll be glad to take your call. But I think we should find out. We've had such a great night with Miss Miller and Xander and all those great crafts, and I think we need to find out what their Christmas wishes are.
That's right.
Right now?
Right now.
Well, Xander,
Xander, what's your Christmas wish?
Well, I like having a Lego Halo.
That'd be cool.
Legos are really good.
They're very,
Legos
very
and-
popular.
What's the one that I just said?
Something about Lego Halo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm forgetting it.
Okay. Well,
Never mind. I
Okay.
found it. It's the word called the flood.
the flood. Lego
So
Halo,
a
the
Lego
flood.
Christmas for you.
Yes, Legos for you.
Yeah.
One of the
And now have a. And I like having.
Do you like snow? Would you like snow for Christmas?
I like having snow so I could play, so I could throw a snowball.
Oh, that would be fun.
That's fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Kirsten, what's your wish?
Well, I'm excited to see my friends and family over the holiday break, eating good food and getting to spend some quality time with people I don't get to see very often. And my wish is that I am currently applying to go back to school to get my master's degree, and I hope the application process goes smoothly. That's my wish.
Oh, that would be
Well,
great. That's a
good.
great wish. And what about you, Miss Diane?
Well, one of the things I like best about the holidays is actually the music. And I love all the beautiful songs that are out this time of year.
That's right.
And I would sing some to you, but I don't think we have enough time for that.
No.
So I just love the Christmas music. And my wish is that all the kids at South Bay Elementary and Lydia Hawk, that they stay healthy and safe over vacation. They have a great time. I also kind of wish they'd call now.
Yeah, well, we
That's
actually have a call,
Really?
and that's from Calliope. So we
Okay.
want to
Hi,
say
Calliope.
hello and welcome to the program. How are you? Hello? Oh, so Mom and Dad, you need to turn the volume down on your television so we can hear. Are you there?
She's right here.
Okay, you want to talk to Santa?
It takes a while for kids to know. If they keep going till 7, I know that kids are calling.
Hello?
It just takes
Oh, I think she's
Oh.
bashful.
I think she is.
I think she's kind of
Yeah, I
bashful.
think she
Well, what
would.
would you like to say to Calliope?
Well, Calliope, what I want to encourage you to do is really go out, enjoy the lights, the music, the festive sense of this season, and the fact that one of the objectives I think we all look at Christmas is for peace on earth and goodwill to all.
So we want you to have a very, very Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Well, I think, our time is up almost, Santa.
so.
The people here at TCTV have been so generous
They really
to
have.
invite us back again, and they put this beautiful set together,
They really
and they
did.
invited Kristen and Diane and Xander to come be part of the show. We want to
Really
say
good to see.
congratulations. That was a very good job. We really appreciate that. Oh, and I just wanted to say congratulations to TCTV on their beautiful new facility.
It really looks wonderful.
And their
the
wonderful new
technology
equipment. And to tell all of you folks out there that if you can be part of what happens at TCTV, they're great people here. If you want to learn more about TCTV, go to tctv.net. That's their website, and you can learn about the training classes that they offer and how you can make your own television show. So it's a
right.
pretty cool thing. That would be a really good Christmas present, don't you think?
I
A
think that
membership to
would.
TCTV.
I think
you
would be
have
a
some gift
super
certificates
membership.
up at the North Pole. You could bring those too. So
That's
we
right.
would like to really thank everybody for watching and everybody who called, and our friends at Panorama for sharing their memories, and Diane and Kirsten and Xander for being here, and the volunteers, Bob and Carl
That's
and
right.
Tom and Dennis.
Thank you,
And
guys.
Lori in the control room, and
Oh,
the
yes.
staff here at TCTV, Dan and Freddie and Maxwell for the really wonderful work that they do. It's always such a pleasure to come and do this program and say hi to all of our friends in Olympia.
It really is. It gives us all the opportunity to say hello again, and and go, move on, and we'll see you all maybe next year.
Yeah. Do you have any closing wishes for everybody here in Olympia, Santa?
Well, I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday. You connect with relatives and friends that you've known over the years, and meet new friends and relatives and that you haven't met in years, and renew connections between us, because this is probably one of the big benefits of this season, is that we all care for each other. And that's
and we all get together and have fun.
Right. That's right.
Well, thank you for watching, and thanks to our friends here at TCTV. Santa and I will be back again next year. Bye.
The fidelity on the equipment
Isn't it
is just
amazing?
incredible.
Yeah. Whoa!